we haven't been on in like 6 days, but it's day 272 as a quasi monk living intentionally without a home in the modern jungle. And what the fuck we've been up to? Well, we just got back from Atlanta. I beat the case. beat the case. I well, first off, left last Thursday and got a flight. It was $130, which was lit. Didn't have to pay for any of my bags, which is lit. So $130. I don't know how long the layover was, but uh, yeah, I think I stayed in or I slept somewhere that night. I flew somewhere, slept there. I think I was just in Colorado just now, but I can't remember where I had my layover Thursday to Friday. So I had my layover Thursday to Friday, and and then Friday woke up. So that was one of the nights I slept at the airport. Woke up, and then this lady Karen that I met at this swinger takeover in Atlanta hit her up and said, "I'm coming to Atlanta to see you." So I linked up. So she said, "Yeah, so to my house, we vibe out, cool." So and yes, I was intimate with her before, so I was excited to see her. And it's interesting. She's like probably like 50-ish, 60-year-old woman, skinny as fuck, but dope as shit. Like when it comes to attraction with me, it's a full spectrum. It's a full bandwidth of why I'm attracted to someone. And the physical usually is something I can build upon now. And it usually comes down to now whether you have emotional maturity, whether you have communication skills, whether you have life experience, whether you have certain settling understanding of your financial situation. Because I don't want to be this 50-50 shit. We can 100. And I will not do this transactional shit just because you have physicality and sexuality doesn't mean I owe you everything. I fucking hate that shit. That's what a lot of young women nowadays. So a lot of these older women, I don't got to worry about that. They're grateful and they understand themselves. So that's what I appreciate about her. She was out of divorce. She was a swinger at one point. She has a bunch of pineapples around her house and shit. Um, but it was just good. It was good to see her. And before I went to go catch up with her, I had to go get some shoes because I had to beat the case on Monday. So it's Friday. Get some shoes and a belt. I packed it. I just had my backpack and my man purse. And I got an Uber down to see her. So I was like $30 because she wasn't in Atlanta. She was in Fayetteville, which was like 30 minutes south of Atlanta. So I saw her once I got to her house. Like instantly, we already kicked it off. So, like we didn't even waste any time. I saw her, went straight to the bathroom, and we got after it. Which is a definitely got sexually right, and it was great, great. But spent that time with her, and mainly this the weekend. It was great because I was eating mainly what I was cooking. I was cooking burgers, sausages, and eggs. Loving that shit, and I was having two bananas and an orange each day, water. I just loved that shit, and I also had my Oreo pie, the Oreo ice cream pie during the weekend. And I was eating kind of crazy this week. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, also went to this custard place, fucking fire custard place. That's a mint chocolate chip ice cream with a little cookie dough in it. And I went back to get another. It was like a caramel pretzel cookie dough waffle crisp thing with her. And then we also went to this rage room where you just smash shit for 30 minutes. And honestly, it was interesting. Let out a little aggression. I was surprised to see how that was going to come out the first time doing that. It's fucking great. But we smashed some shit. The dude at the counter looked just like my boy Reese, my ex best friend. And I was like, yo, he would work at a rage room. He had the same expression, all that shit. I was like, damn. But we ain't friends anymore. So that's that. And what else do we do? I helped her with her gutter, clean out her gutters and take down her she had some Christmas lights and shit on. Um, so that was cool. And then went to the movie, watched uh yeah, Hail Mary. with what's his face? What's his face? Uh, I can't remember his name. He's from The Notebook. Ryan Gosling. Yeah, such a great movie. I would watch that over and over again. I already watched it, but I said we got to watch it with her. It's great. And yeah, so that was my weekend with her. We also watched Naked and Afraid of Love together. She wanted to watch that show. Had some deep talks about life. Watched Goodwill Hunting, which is cool. So it was just cool to be around her for the 3 days. Um, vibe out, wake up when I wanted to, have four walls, not to be in this fight or flight response direction, and just like figuring out my fucking sleeping situation every night. It's just okay. So it felt good. But she ended up dropping me off in the morning because I was straight up with her with the situation I was in. All right, I think they finished. What the fuck they were doing here? I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but I hope my mattress is still there. But yeah, so woke up in the morning. I had at 9 a.m. I had to be at the courthouse because that's when my court date was for my ticket. I didn't pay. So I think it was for a looting traffic fare or something like that. So got there early and yeah, walked in and it was like at least it was one of those situations where they just have like 50 people coming in at 9 a.m. and you wait for your time. All right, no one's on the bed, I think. I didn't work out at all this weekend, by the way, but I did work out yesterday. Today is Tuesday. Well, it's about Wednesday, but Tuesday, Monday, which was yesterday, I got my flight back. Oh yeah, I was about to get. Oh yeah, Monday when I was about to get before I got my flight, I did 45 minutes. These fucking pussies stole the tarp. What a fucking bitch. There's some bitches, bro. Niggas got to ruin everything. They stole my table. Yeah, they stole my tarp. Well, yeah, they stole my. Uh, they stole my table. They stole my tarp. They even stole my poster. My posters. Crazy. Wonder if they just threw my posters over here because they stole my posters. They stole my table. They stole my chair, and they stole my. I mean, I can't say they stole my because I left it out here. You know what I'm saying? So can't be mad because I put it in the dumbest spot possible while someone's going to find it. So I can't be mad, but they're just sucks because it's just like, yo, if you want a spot to fucking, and they probably stole it because they probably have a different spot to go to, but it's like, it's a 10 by 20 tarp. Where are you going to take that? I don't know. That's about all the energy I'm going to give to that. So, well, yeah, that's about all the energy I'm gonna give to that. That's all the energy I'm gonna give to that because regardless they stole all the shit. I can't do nothing about it. So that's that. I'll get back to my story in a second. I'm about to put uh, I put my tarp over the bed. So it sucks is because this bed doesn't really have. We're gonna use our tarp to put over it over tonight, and then we're gonna get a mattress cover, put it over it. Hopefully, they don't steal that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can't be mad because yeah, I can't be mad. Yeah, I can't be mad because it's not my spot, anyways. I could have put it anywhere else, and it probably wouldn't have gotten got, but it did. All right, set this shit up. Oh shit, my water. I didn't check. It's supposed to rain tonight. All right, we're ready. Back. Hope there's hope these ants don't try to come out of nowhere again. Okay, but yeah, that's all the energy I'm gonna give to the shit that I got stolen. 'Cause it's my fault, nobody else's. Chose this lifestyle. Can't be mad about it. Put it in the spot where there's a fucking bed, where people, well, I know homeless people are chilling. Like, I can't be mad. Yeah. Fuck my hair tie. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So, oh, yeah. So, woke up that morning. She dropped me off at court, and it's literally one of those situations where, yeah, they have like 50 people come in at 9 a.m. and then they just start rattling off names. And before you go in, there's a cop that comes out and explains the rules. He's like, no gum, no phones, no sleeping, no fucking around. This is a place of court order, vice versa. So I'm not gonna lie, we got to make the discrepancy of the race there. It was mainly niggas, it was mainly of the African American descent and that thing. Very minimal white people. Interesting. But yeah, there's only a few cases. There's one dude that I guess been there multiple times, and the judge didn't come out until like probably like 30 minutes, an hour later, till like 9:30, 10. I don't know what time it was, but there was a guy in there where the judge was already saying, "This is a place of court of order. You got people in here sleeping, not doing the right things." And he started just that shit was entertaining. But he was going off on this one dude that I guess been there multiple times in front of everybody. And then we had to sign a piece of paper to say if we were guilty or no contest. And I didn't know, and I was like, I didn't know the difference between the no contest and or the nolo or the guilty. And so I was really kind of stressed about that for a long second. And so I ended up putting guilty because I didn't want to. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So I put guilty on that thing. And yeah, the one dude, there's a few people in there for battery and uh people in there for reckless driving, people in there for uh this crazy situation. Well, the crazy situation was this lady that was like 84, 80 something years old. She came in there with her husband. Husband couldn't hear very well and went up there and she tried to say she was not guilty, but for like a hit and run. and and the description was her wearing a black jacket with red lining, and she was wearing a black jacket, red lining, and black pants. She was wearing the same outfit she was wearing during the hit and run at the court case. Oh my god. I was like, bro, this is wild. So that was one that I thought was crazy. And then yeah, it was wild to be in that room. 50 other people that actually some people had real charges, real shit going on, and I just had to fucking I didn't pay a fare. You know? I was like, this is not where I should be. But regardless, I went in my all blacks, dressed up. Some people didn't even. Yeah, some people went in that thing. They wore the most raggedy shit, and they're trying to plead their case. And I'm like, what? This judge is looking at you, and you're not even coming in respectful. You're not respecting yourself. You can't even come professional. Oh, come on, come on. So I was the last person to get to the judge. So I got there at 9 and I was there till 12:30. And I was the last person. And pretty much they asked you to like, all right, so you impaired or anything like that? No. Did anybody in court you say anything? No. All right. So when you plead, I said guilty. And he said, okay, the court now agrees to the terms, and now you have to pay $144 or something like that. And then you have any other questions? And I was like, it's gonna be my record. I didn't say it like that, but I said, I'm not educated in the system and how this works. I asked the state, he also said that this is going to go on record. I just want to triple check that where this is, how this is going to go and what was going to happen with this. And he said, yeah, this is just a city court order. And so it's not going to go on record as long as you get paid. So he said, can you pay it today? I said, yeah. Boom. So paid it $150 later. And yeah, and that was that. So, and then I got another $130 flight. So so yesterday when I had booked my flight, it was at 9:30 and I got out at 1. So I said, fuck it. This past weekend, bro, I was eating crazy. I mean, I was eating crazy. Oh shit. I just know I didn't work out and I was eating ice cream. I ate 2 large cups of ice cream from that custard place. Bro, what is going on? Am I itching? Because I got time. None of this shit. Oh, shit. But yeah, so I had booked another flight for $130 yesterday. And I had a layover in Denver. But before that, I did 45 minutes on the Stairmaster. Those conversations with myself were intense. And yeah, and then went to the airport early shit because Atlanta, there's the airport was going crazy. This TSA shit was going on. So, but it wasn't that crazy. I got in 30 minutes, boom, done. But regardless, I had to pay another $130. So think about this. For a $1.50 fare that I could have paid, I had stress of a court case to and then fly my ass to Atlanta for $130, to fly myself out for $130, to then pay $150 and go to this court case, time and energy and all this other shit. So something I could pay for $1.50 turned into $400. Oh fuck. 100% do that to myself. But that's what you do. That's what you get when you don't do the right thing. The hard thing and the right thing are usually both the same. Usually both the same. So that $150 and that $1 and $50 $1.50. Just I could have paid for it, turning into $400 all this time and energy and weekend, all this bullshit. So it's all good. I ain't tripping. It happened. So stayed in Denver last night, and then I got more clear on clarity of my direction. Woke up this morning in Denver and had my flight out here by at 2 o'clock. That's when my flight was at Denver Airport to Austin. I was supposed to be here at 5, which I did. But before I made this video, I just talked about what a quasi monk was. Quasi meaning partial, and then monk meaning living a disciplined and simply abundant spiritual life. Those disciplines meaning cold showers, meditation, sitting on acupressure boards, breath work, obviously living intentionally without a home, and just overall living an ascetic lifestyle, doing gratitude, meditation prayers, and fasting, and overall living a life with low distractions and minimalism, and just choosing to downgrade. Yeah. Well, yeah. And just overall not really practicing, but not practicing a religious order, right? What the fuck is going on? Is this am I getting bit or I don't know. I don't know. Can't tell if I'm being bit or I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on actually. There are ants? Oh, I don't think so. I think so. All right. But yeah, so I explained that on video, and then I explained what my next steps are, which are doing these poly walk and talks, uh, all these walk and talks of open love. I just talk to people about their story, and then I do this letters of open love. Yeah, I guess people write me or voice record or send me a video of just send me a video of their story, and they can do it with masked up costumes or naked, whichever one works. And so that's also on the docket. I'm also doing the Mind Blowing podcast. I still have to post my first naked podcast. I have like 2 hours of footage that I just have so much fucking space that I need to post tomorrow, but it's gonna take forever. Post on Fansly. So that's gonna be interesting. Dre. That's probably what I'm gonna post tomorrow. And then yeah, I'm gonna yeah. I was also trying to see about this. I have this naked 5K that I'm doing in Tampa. Not this weekend coming up, but next weekend. So I'm thinking about seeing if I can be the guy to be the untold storyteller, which means I have a booth and tell people story. Yeah, get people to tell their stories, their untold stories, and also smash the stigma. Dude, smash the stigma. And that being the case, I'll come around with a large ass fucking inflatable hammer, and then attach thumbnails to it, and then have people smash it with a balloon and be the facilitator of energy and invite people to be in the space, and hopefully, possibly, I can go to different events, lifestyle events, nudist events, polyamorous events, and be the energy facilitator and the untold storyteller and the stigma smasher, you know? Hopefully I can start charging people and then maybe to get some entertainer direction. But yeah, as of right now, I'm gonna do the letters of love. I'm gonna do the letters of love, letters of open love, the poly walk and talks, and also do this thing called Ask Me Anything About Open Love. It's all about open love, liberated love. And so I sit down on a bench and just talk to people about it. And so that's where I'm at. And so I'm realizing I can't have no one's gonna come to these events that I have. If why am I so fucking itchy, bro? Yeah, no one's gonna come to these events if people don't know who I am and the events that I'm trying to do myself. So I need to become the event straight up. That's where we're at with it all. So that's what I'm gonna do. And all right, I don't know what the fuck. I'm itching like shit. But yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna post naked podcasts and see if I can hit some people up about this letters of love and then maybe Thursday I'm gonna try to yeah, do some more letters of love content. I think I'm gonna try to do one episode a week of this naked podcast direction. So- Oh yeah, that's what I did today too. I was figuring out I found Karen made it uh apparent to me that the puzzle logo is something done by autism. Like that's like the autism logo, and that's the background of my logo right now. And I said, "Fuck." So that being the case, I was looking for a new logo, and the new logo is actually a pretzel. Oh, so we started off with the hand logo, and the pineapple, and then it became the hand logo and the puzzle, and it became a pretzel because we need to have a subtle logo that a subtle, a simple but subtle but relatable but uh, neutral logo that people can just wear that can resemble people look at it and be like, oh, that's polyamory. And I think it's a pretzel because the logo right now is an infinity logo and a heart. But the infinity logo is too loud. It's too loud. So is the pie and flag. It's just too niche. It's like no one reps that shit. But the whole swinger community reps the pineapple logo. So I want to do that. So the infinity sign and the heart look exactly like the pretzel does. So you know what? We're gonna try to make the pretzel logo into the polyamorous logo now, so people can rep that because it looks like the loops and the pretzel looks like a heart already. So I'll find a better way to explain that better direction. But yeah, so my logo is now pretzel. And eventually, maybe you can go to different spots that have pretzels and we give away free pretzels, and maybe pretzels could be the fucking thing. See, but we're switching the logo now. It's just like a black circle, and then in the middle is the circle, the pretzel that's all white. So that's what we were fixing today. We also studied for like an hour of like non-monogamous polyamorous world. And yeah, we gotta do a few things from tomorrow, but we'll write that out. We did some gratitudes this morning, which I'm gonna do tomorrow morning. Gratitude prayers. I'm gonna do that before I go to sleep tonight as well, because it's important. I don't know why I'm so itchy though. It's just bothering me. But yeah, as of how I'm feeling, I got like I don't know why I said I'm feeling. I'm mentally thinking about the money situation. Got 1.7K, so like 1,700 in the bank account. So we're getting low on money. We actually had my boss's boss hit me up today about work, and I said, if I gotta do this naked 5K next weekend. And so, but she said on the 26th, I can start work. Need That's when I have a naked 5K. So she wanted me to start working like now. Right, right. So it's amazing they don't have people to come in to work. It's like fuck. I'm trying to make it on the quest on 26th. Trying to see if I think that should happen. But not on the 26th, but right after that. So get getting low on bread. So, but I'm gonna go back to work, and I'm hoping maybe if I can start this stigma smash and storytelling direction at these events, maybe I can start making money in that direction. I don't know, but we're gonna keep trying, fucking take shots, make this shit work. Felt good this past weekend just to settle my nervous system and yeah, have a place to just vibe out. So, but we're back to this quasi monk lifestyle. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But it's almost 2 a.m. I think probably right now, and we gotta fucking knock out. Ugh. But tomorrow, most likely I'm gonna write out everything I'm gonna do for tomorrow, and like where I just did legs today as a workout. Need to get that shit done and over with. But I don't know what we're about to do this weekend, but we'll figure it out. We gotta post this naked podcast, and I gotta post a few things from the Spartan race I ran, but we'll make it work. Make do. That being said, I'm about to be out. Oh yeah, my best friend called me. Very happy about that. Called me, and I've been kind of ducking the calls from him because just explaining my situation right now and the way I live and why I live and how I live, the amount of L's that I take consistently on the ideas that I have, it's just hard to explain. It's hard to express, and it's hard to just keep saying I'm a machine gun trying to be a sniper right now. You know? So me talking to family and friends, and I even was in that relationship with a couple for 3 years. I'm just not connected really to anybody at this point. But anybody I come in contact with, I come with good energy, high energy, and I connect pretty well. But overall, right now, I'm not connected to the outside world, really. I'm just going hard on my fucking downgrading my reality and upgrading my dream and living this lifestyle. So make it work. Make it work. But yeah, let's hope. Let's fucking hope that maybe if I do this untold story idea and I can go to these events, these naked 5Ks or these swinger events or these polyamorous events, that I can give people stories and I can do the smash stigma idea and then maybe I can get paid for it. I don't know. I just going back on the cruise ships, Nat Geo, just don't want to do that shit. I'm cooked off that. I gotta find something else that's being able to help me obtain the skills that no one can take away from me. Like my mindset, my resilience, my self awareness, my creativity, my imagination, my motherfucking just voice. Like these things I gotta be able to hone in on. And me working that boat is just a job to make some money. Not happy about, but grateful for. But overall, yeah, today I ate this breakfast burrito smoothie and then I had Chipotle and water. So still eating within that time gap. It was like 6 to 7 ish hours fasting still. Feel good doing it. Feel healthy. But wake up tomorrow. Why am I so itchy? I don't know what the fuck that is. It's weird. But yeah. Much love, yo. Keep spreading it. Remember, love, energy, truth stands another question. What changes the world one bears truth at a time, one person at a time. And just know we're just getting started. Just getting started. That's up, see.